If you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I...
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts to throw. Going right back to Dotson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in L.A. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Rams nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Bakuba.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You've got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The 1st down
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would touchdown.
A.J. Brown, 29 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey? The one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, give me radar.
Here's Stafford. To the right side, that's Whittington. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 47.
Play action, Stafford. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, the game underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Again to Williams, running right. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Oh, Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Eagles are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Dotson, he's got him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
It's complete to Brown, right side. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Hurts. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's caught inside the 10. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards that time for number 19.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown.
Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Stafford. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Blue 60.
Stafford now to throw. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
On the coverage.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Blake Corum, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down and very long. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. He'll try to do it himself. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
20, 280. Omaha, red blue. Zebra, hey, 22.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Smith catches left side. But he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing is Stafford. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that'll be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Hey, 50.
Again, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
A 31-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. In motion, the tight end. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. A wild throw there, is intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 18-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Now back foot throw there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw is Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Davante Adams from 17 yards out. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Rams 17.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
At the 33-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. Here now, 3rd and a yard. A final shot before the break. Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Stafford. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Here's Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again at Stafford. This one swung out to Williams.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now it's Stafford. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Results.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it.
Ready. 180.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They go play action with Hurts. Throw right side complete to Dodson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
Past the 20. 5. Touchdown. Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got to stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on a try for 2.
26. Rams 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. A lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
And Hurts going to move him around.
2nd and 5.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
34, Rams 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as you'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Smith in motion right. A fake on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Eagles 42, Rams 17.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. But it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. He's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
82 yards, the gain on the play.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Ready.
Stafford looks to throw again. And that would be off target and incomplete. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Davante Adams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. A Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
the Rams will
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Up the middle with Barkley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Play action. Here's Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Stafford now to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
That's a 34-yard line.
Wide open receiver complete. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Back to throw, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing is Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To the air again, Stafford. And my goodness, another interception.